minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation, triumphantly. Won't you help to sing another song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing another song of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs.
Hi, my name is Stuart-Chilcote. I'm a senior at Dozier Libby Medical High School, and I'm here today to give you a brief presentation of my international travel to Jamaica. Thank you for coming. I first want to note that we took our trip back in 2007. My two parents and myself went, and it was a great time there on the island of Jamaica. And I just want to note that there wasn't many pictures taken due to the not to say that times have changed quite a bit, but they have, considering from almost 10 years. So that was back in 2007. So the pictures that we got were from a disposable camera. And there wasn't many that we got, so just want to note that out before I begin. Thank you. And so to give you a gander of how long ago that was, today I am 17 years old, and back in 2007 when we went, I was around 6 or 7 years old. So it's been a long time. So you'll see some young pictures of myself. I first want to start off with the complimentary of the company that we went to. We stayed with Beaches Boscobel. It's a sandals kind of sub-company of Beaches. So I just wanted to show you that they sent out this booklet that I have here, and we use it for holding our precious possessions like our passport and things like that, and our tickets. So, and it has a Velcro strap and everything, so you open it up and it holds everything, and pen. So it was great, and then you put your contact information just in case you lose it or misplace it. So that was definitely certainly cool, and we still use it today when we go out of the country. Like when we went to Cabo San Lucas 2 years ago. So I did this same presentation last year. So yeah. And with that, I'd like to also know what you need to go out of the country if none of you have gone out of the country. One of the things that you would need is your United States passport. So yeah, that's one of your things that you would have to get from the post office and take your picture at like Costco or the post office where they can officiate that. It would have like your picture and your identification, all of that. This is actually my second passport because you have to renew it every so often. So I renewed this in 2012, and it expires in 2017. So it is valid for 5 years, and when you go into the country that you choose to, they will give you a stamp inside of your passport to officiate it that you are okay to enter, sort to say. So, for example, the stamp would look something like this, with the green stamp and the writing. This picture is when we went to Cabo San Lucas. I don't have, well, I do have mine from when we went, but I don't have access to it right now. So yeah. So that's just an example of your passport for when you are deciding to go out of the country. So now I'd like to show some pictures from when I was there. We didn't have any videos because of, like I said, of the time. I mean, maybe I did have some videos, but I can't find them because of the old video camera. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the pictures and my family. Thank you. So I want to start off with showing you a picture of a world map with Jamaica highlighted. So Jamaica is below the United States, kind of look towards downward of the tip of Florida, and then besides Cuba and Haiti. So that's the vicinity of Jamaica in the world. Now here's a political map of Jamaica, and it's all colorful to show you the different regions of Jamaica. The red dot in the St. Andrew location, the red dot identifying Knightson, is their capital for Jamaica. Where we landed for the airport was towards the upper left side of the map at Montego Bay, where it is located in St. James. And our resort was in that area as well of St. James, along the Caribbean Sea. And here's their flag for the Jamaica, with the green, yellow, and black stating their colors for Jamaica. The image that you see here is far up close. It's a boat, but it's actually a house that's built to look like a boat, and it was a drug dealer that paid to have it built. And on the side of the road you could see all this rock, and they were in the process of rebuilding their roads from the past storm before we arrived, trying to create their roads again. So here you're seeing an image of the in-pool bar, which was quite fun. And my mother and I standing beside one of the pools at the resort, and the beautiful view from our room, then from the other side as well. So it was, and then looking out into the ocean with the pool area, and the beach from the pool was quite beautiful. There's my mom and I standing on the balcony. Some professional pictures of myself with the sunset, family picture. So with this image, I'd like to note about this floating boat. There's three boats in this picture, but there's one special one, the far right one, and it's carrying some items. And those items are conch shells, um, and the merchant is selling them to the tourists that decide to come up to walk up to him in the water. And my dad and I decided to do so, and we purchased a conch shell, which I have here today to show you, and it sounds beautiful. You probably heard me um, blow it before at school on special occasions. So that was uh, quite interesting to get. We were also able to borrow a catamaran, which you see my dad and I sitting on. My dad's been has had a lot of experience with sailing catamarans, so that was a fun treat for both of us. The image that you see here with these two guys standing besides my dad and myself were very fun native Jamaican men that were working at the resort, and we were at the Italian restaurant. There's about maybe 3 or 4 restaurants we had there, like the native Jamaican cuisine, the American and Texas cuisine. But they were very fun and witty, and pulled a lot of jokes on us. And as you can see, my dad was having quite some fun with drinks as well. But yeah, and the hats were so cool. But yeah, they're just the people are so just so genuine, and outgoing and fun. It was just that they're just so great there in Jamaica. Here was the American restaurant where we had onion rings and grilled cheese and barbecue items, which you could normally find anywhere in the United States, which was a good home away from home, I guess you could say. Now with this image that you see here, I'm standing next to a native Jamaican man, and we are at the flea market and trying to get some items just to take home as souvenirs. And I was playing with a drum here. This is where we found some hats and our photo album, which I got. We keep these pictures in, which is quite interesting too. Made out of leaves. Now here is one of our party nights that we had, and they had a little band, and they let me play with the maracas and um, their oil drum instrument, and this family that we met there hanging out with, they were from Britain. Just a family of three, like myself and my parents, and we just got to meet each other and hang out um, and just talk about how life is there and how it is in Antioch, California. And it's kind of funny how we all pose together with our hand signals. It's like an equal kind of signal between humans, as you can see, everybody's doing that. But yeah, they were very unique from their style to the way they even talked. But other than that, it was just a really fun night. hanging out with people from another country. And that's what's really cool about when you travel.